Hey, what is up guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Now, we are here in the Fighting Legend Goku event. For all of you new players, or maybe even some of you older players, this is actually a relevant mission, right? So this is actually going to yield you 5 stones and then 5 tickets from the legendary summon Goku banner. Why does he have more? Did he put an equip on his guy? Let's see. Oh, check that out. Okay, we'll take that. So we'll go ahead and leave him on rotation. That's fine. But we are here in the legendary Goku event. And as I just mentioned, you know, being able to complete these is really, really good. Like I said, just extra stones in your pocket kind of thing. So let's go ahead and get going here. Now that's really bad. Trunks and Goten, I probably should have floated them off. They have the potential of lowering their own defense if we get that skinny form. So if we get that skinny form of Trunks and Goten, then we actually might be in trouble early here. But the cool thing about this fusion team, we get the skinny one, of course. The cool thing about this fusion team is it is incredibly fast. This is still one of the fastest teams in the game. Okay, 23,000. I mean, I got to remember that this Goku is it's really not that impressive, this physical one we're up against. But yeah, this team is incredibly fast. Once we get Gogeta going, both of these Gogetas, luckily we have them on the same rotation, it's going to be lights out. Absolutely game over, lights out. Goku is just dead, right? Even Int UI is going to be dead. Now, this is not a stage I think is possible with no items. There's not really there's not really any units that stack up their defense, unfortunately. So we have a lot of units on this team that want to be run as floating units, but we're going to have to run them on main rotation. So this could be a legit rotation right here. We'll rock it for a little while, so that kind of works in our favor, and it also kind of doesn't, of course, right? So having units that stack, obviously very, very nice for this event. And Trunks and Goten, we just, you know, the thing is I haven't used them much, and I mean, can you really blame me? Of the summonable LRs, the only thing they do is they hit hard. They do have the potential to hit hard. And they straight up, man, they have 14,400 defense, where I have them at with 2 dupes. So I just figured that they would probably be a better choice than most on this event. So they get the skinny Gotenks again. Sweet. So the fat Gotenk's not so bad. The fat Gotenks lowers his own attack, but that one lowers defense. So now Blue Gogeta coming out to play. This is going to be a wrap very, very soon. So as I said, this is a very fast team. So once we get these dudes going, you know, I mean, you guys get it, right? This is going to be an absolutely sickening rotation, particularly once we get Blue Gogeta to come out and play as well, the AGL Blue Gogeta. That won't yield them a super. Yeah, that's just going to be one of the problems, running them as a floating option, because they're not going to link up particularly well with a bunch of over and a flash units. So what we want to do is, unlike other runs, I think it's going to be actually very important that we get them to fuse. So being able, you know, they're a little more self-sufficient when they fuse. So, and they will link up a little better. I do believe they get over in a flash. I'll double check that here in a sec. I think they get over in a flash when they fuse into Gogeta. But we're not going to start to take damage probably until, I don't know. Probably Tech God Goku will maybe take a little damage, unless we get unlucky with the supers. So let's check out the fusion. Well, they get Fused Fighter, that's what it is. So they'll at least link up a little bit better. Okay, so here we go. I think, boy, I'd love to get everyone super attacks here, but it does not look feasible, unfortunately. That's a real bummer. Okay, sure. We'll do that, I guess. I mean, hopefully, maybe we can get the additional. I mean, who knows, right? But again, you know, a lot of these missions, if there are any other stages that you would like me to run, I have no problem. I can try any team on this event. I think on camera I have a lot of the missions done, but I don't believe I have them all done. So if there's one that you are struggling along with, I've done them all, so at least once, so I know I can do them again. This was one of those stages I actually, a long time ago, I said that I was going to get this on camera, and what happened was I was doing like a practice run before I recorded, and I actually beat it on my first try. So I've never beat it again since, so definitely a good opportunity to go ahead and do that now. Yeah, and then again, Trunks and Goten just, you know, not really I don't know. I probably shouldn't have brought them. I could have literally brought anyone else. I don't know. I thought they would be solid. You know, but without them, what is their main attack? Do they have prepared for battle? Oh, shocking speed. That's what it is. Well, that's just not going to work. Oh boy, this could be rough. If they're not getting their 18 key super, meaning they either have to give themselves a ton of key. That's basically it. Oh, and they're not going to have shocking speed active at any point during this run. Just no other units have it, I'm pretty sure, on this team. Most of these units are over in Flash. There are a couple of prepared for battles. Ooh, there we go. That is the +3 additional skill orb. Oh, that is very nice. That'll just build up his passive a little quicker. And obviously we did some more damage. And again, not really a big issue, you know, if we get through it fast. We're not trying to stack up, so we don't need to go slow. We don't need to take it slow at all. This is just an all-out blitz of this event. So we'll go ahead and we're able to drop that rainbow orb. So yeah, again, I really want the Fizz Gogetas to come out. Both of these are rainbowed, so you might be asking yourself, you know, Flex, we're in the 5-year anniversary. Why didn't you use a double Gogeta lead, man? It doesn't make any sense. Well, the reason is, so number one, potential to fully heal. That is not an ability that many units have. So I thought that it was going to be really important that if we want a chance at this, ooh, that's nice. If we want a chance at winning, I wanted to give ourselves every opportunity to win. Could it definitely be done with a double Gogeta lead? Like, no doubt about it. I think it could be done with a double AGL Gogeta lead as well. I really do. AGL Gogeta still has a very, very nice leader skill. Obviously not using that quite yet. But AGL Gogeta still has a really, really good leader skill. In movie heroes, we're going to avoid same type orbs when we can, but not at the expense of super attacking. Although I'm not going to get same type orbs here because I think we're going to undoubtedly end it with AGL Gogeta here. But yeah, a very, very good unit, number one. So 2.27 with a guaranteed crit is always welcomed. But yeah, that leader skill is really nice. Movie Heroes is still a very, very good team, slash Fusion. So really nice that you can actually run the STR. So he gave himself a little more key. That's good. That's good. I think we'll be able to get them a super attack, hopefully here. Oh, legendary power. That's probably what they're getting, huh? Yep. Okay. We're going to lead off with the Fusion here. Just seems like a smart idea to me. They are going to defend the best of this group. And actually, I don't want to break up that rotation. I have to, though. I have to make sure they 18 key super so they don't lower their own defense. Because if we get supered on the end there, that would hurt a lot. And then hopefully we'll just count on STR Gogeta. Maybe getting an additional, keeping in mind that even his normal attacks are going to be super effective against all types. So it's not as though he'll be complete, you know, just fodder-ass bullshit. And he defends fairly well. For how hard he hits, you'll take his defensive deficiencies. Would have liked to see SS3 there. Can we maybe get a crit as well? I think they have full crit. Yeah, 58,000. This unit, this Trunks and Goten unit is just not cut out for this event. But I think we're going to get the Fusion on this next turn. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now they get Fused Fighter. Which is it's kind of a bummer because they lose out on experienced fighters. And on the Movie Heroes team, they make the Goku and Vegeta before they fuse. They make absolutely exquisite linking partners with Banku. Banku and they are so good. When you get Banku, that extra attack link, it's just game over, dude. I mean, you go from hitting, you know, I mean, essentially you're going from like 4.5k to you know, 4.5 million, that is, attack stats to like 5.5 million. Like, it's crazy, crazy. We'll go ahead and collect same type orbs. Let's try and take down Tech God Goku. He's kind of being annoying here. Might have been better off to lead off with AGL Gogeta. He does get that guaranteed crit, which you're obviously looking to do as much damage as possible. But we have the potential of getting a crit at least. It's not impossible for Gogeta to get a crit. Plus, I imagine a much higher attack stat. Yeah, 3.12. Again, you know, beating a dead horse here. Super effective against all types. A lot of these units on this team are indeed super effective against all types. Every Gogeta unit in the game is. 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 Every Gogeta un Okie dokie, what do we get here? Do we get a crit? No big crit, but that's still a ginormous attacks, damage shot. So this will heal whatever damage we take on this turn. So if we get supered here, I don't think we'll die, but at the very least, it would heal us up. So at this point, Goku, the legendary Goku, the Tech God Goku you see, can no longer have his attack lowered. So the STR Gogeta that ordinarily can lower attack, he can no longer do that. But a lot of these units lower defense, and when you've got a ton of units that are super effective against all types with a bunch of other units that lower defense, honestly, it's not the worst ability. Like, it's not the best, and not nearly as effective. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like the absolute just shits, right? Because you've got all of these units. Again, that are super effective. So really, really good. And super effective, again, is a 1.5 damage multiplier. I believe a crit is like a 1.8 damage multiplier. Or they say it completely bypasses defense. So whatever way you want to look at it. All right. And then this Fizz Gotenks, he needs to super attack to build up his defense. Have we gotten one super from him? We may not have. So he could actually get hit kind of hard here. Ooh, 50k, it's kind of a ton. And then what are we going to get here? The skinny Gotenks again, man. I'd really prefer to get the fat Gotenks if we're going to get any Gotenks, because this could hurt. Oh boy, 75,000! That's too much. That's too much. Okay. That's way too much. Do I pop an item this early? I don't want to. But if we get supered out front here, that could be an issue, obviously. We're going to save that lone AGL. Yeah, I think what I should do, I'm going to pop a Big Daddy Whis. And then next turn, we'll get the other fusion. And then we should be good to go in terms of items. So yeah, this is Blue Gogeta. We'll do... let's do this. And then actually, I'm going to spare that... I'm going to spare that Rainbow Orb just for the fusion on the next turn. And I guess good thing we popped an item. I don't anticipate taking 300k. I guess it's possible. Maybe 200k. 157,000. So as long as we can, keep our nose clean for the rest of this turn, then we should be all right. So as long as we don't die, that's the key here. Keeping in mind we have absolutely no tech units on this team. So the AGL phases, they're going to be tough. I'd really prefer AGL Gogeta get dodges. That would be really, really sick. I really need him to get this dodge. I think the SDR Gogeta, if we didn't have an item active, he'd be taking like 75, 80k on normals. So I think we'll survive here. Let's see what he does take indeed. SDR Gogeta's still really, really strong. I was finally able to rainbow the boy. 15,000. Okay, not nearly as much as I thought. But remember, he gets that additional 7% attack per rainbow key sphere. So he's got the potential, man, of doing like a 3 million attack stat. Super effective. I mean, it's craziness. Crazy, crazy. The defense should be about the same, right, on these two units? Yes, it is indeed. The exact same. Okay, so we'll keep that Gotenks out of harm's way. A whopping 62,000 attack stat. That's literally nothing. I guess let's do that, and then we'll kind of... Yeah, that didn't drop the way I wanted. This will still yield an 18-key super. And this Fizz Gogeta, still, pretty strong defensively. 130,000. He won't be taking much damage against Int UI. Now, STR UI, we could potentially be in trouble here. Matter of fact, I probably should have... Well, I did float one of them off rotation, but I definitely need to be mindful, and we're going to definitely have to use some items on this turn. Now, this is very, very good. We're going to have two type-advantaged, allies right on the ends. So that's really, really good. And we should be able to activate legendary power. And then Trunks and Goten giving themselves, I believe it's up to 9 key from their passive, which is obviously really good. Especially, they really want to get that 18 key super to make them at all viable in something like the legendary Goku event. Luckily, we do have almost 600,000 HP, which is really solid. Again, a big reason of why I wanted to bring the double Fizz Fusion leaders. They're just a much better leader, I mean, straight up. Final Trump card is definitely a better category than Fusion. But in terms of just percentages, this is it. Oh, we really needed that. That's really good. Next turn, I might have to use 2 items. If I have all Fizz units on rotation, we'll see how UI Goku sort of spaces his attacks out. You love to see that dodge on the super attack. Oh, baby, do you love to see that. There we go. Now we're really... This is just starting to get ridiculous now. 4.17. Jeez, oh, Pete's, man. I do have a little bit... I have a couple of skill orbs on this boy. I mentioned the additional... Come on, man. Give me SS3. I think a 30% chance to get SS3 instead of SS1, whatever. And then I also I have a +5 bronze attack equip. Boy, they're still taking 25,000. Come on, give me a break with that. Oh boy, this is not stupendous. At the very least, we won't be stifled too much offensively, but defensively, this is just weak. Just absolutely weak. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it just like this. I think that this is the move, and we'll go ahead and leave this STR Gogeta on rotation for now. We'll do that, get him a little extra attack, get him a full 24 key, and I have to definitely use an item here. Should we use 2 items is the question. I think... I don't want to. Boy, oh boy, but if we get supered, that's really going to hurt. But we do have... We do have a ton of HP. What do we do here? Let me know in the comments below what you would have done. If we die, we'll hop back in. I'm going to pop an Icarus. And then if we have to heal up next turn, maybe I'll do another damage reduction item. Man. Because they're both getting attacked twice. And it would be just like him. Nah, I don't want to do this. I think that this is a mistake. No, we're going to risk it. I'll hop back in if we die. I'll hop back in. We're not going to die. I have faith. Let's see if I was wrong. Ooh, that's a ton of damage. Yeah, we might be in trouble here. I may have just made a grave mistake. Additional normal, I mean, that's fine. Just don't super... If you super Gotenks on the end, I think we're kind of fucked, but we might make it. 3.72, super effective against all types. Boy, oh boy. And still a very, very nice super attack animation. I still do like that animation. Oh, 21 damage. Well, this is going to hurt still, but at least we were taking double digits. 200,000. I think we're going to make it, guys. I think we're going to make it. So I'll go ahead and probably do... oh, man, I would have liked that to hit a lot. Oh, the 3 dodge. Check that shit out. Okay, cool. And then we keep this Fizz Gogeta out of harm's way. I'm going to go ahead and save that for Int UI. I'd really like to get the W and just go home at this point. We will get an 18 key super here, but it's not going to be by much. Yeah, we're going to save this. And again, let's go ahead and just do this Android 8. This is definitely the smart move. We may, depending on how the dodges go, we may end up getting another Dokkan attack. Excuse me. Wow. If Int UI Goku decides that he just wants to dodge everything, we could potentially get another Dokkan attack. But if we're speed blitzing it as fast as I think we're going to, we might not get another one. Ideally, in the Legendary Goku event, you want to get 2 Dokkan attacks if you can. But this team is just so fast that it's just... Look at AGL Gogeta just still being a fucking boss. 4.29. No doubt about it, this guy is fully built up at this point. He's just an absolute madman. I am so utterly impressed by the Blue Fusions. I know that this is like yesterday's news, right? But they are just so God-blessed impressive. I can't believe how strong they are. Until you use them, you just don't really know. And use them a lot. Alrighty. Let's see, he gets +3. We're going to be just shy of an 18 key super. Let's do this. We'll do that, and we'll still get him a little bit of attack here. And then we'll do this. And I have to pop another item. I'm going to pop a Big Daddy Whis. Yeah, I think that is the smart move here. I really need to get lucky with the dodges. I really, really would like to get lucky, and then especially we could potentially lower our own defense again on the end. So currently we have defense and we have damage reduction in terms of items currently active. Big crit. This should be all right. We'll take double digits until we get to Trunks and Goten on the end there. So Probably, I mean, it was either them or like Tech SS4 Gogeta. And I don't know, man. He's really good in the AGL phases, of course. He doesn't take a ton of damage, but in this last phase, man, he just gets hit so hard. I mean, so hard. He gets a little bit of defense on super attack. Okay, this is good. We did not lower our own defense, which is good. He dodged it anyway, okay. So yeah, that could have been much worse. That could have been much worse. So now we have a damage reduction item active, and that is it. Gogeta with no chance of dodging here. Should we float him off rotation? I don't think I want to. This rotation's way too strong to float him off. If we can get Gogeta, the STR Gogeta, just one additional super attack, that would be so clutch. We'll do this. Should we pop another item? I hate to do it, but what is next rotation looking like? It'll be 2 Fizz units, so we should be okay. I am gonna indeed. I'm going a little item crazy. This could put us in trouble later, but now looking at it, we could potentially get another Dokkan attack. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use them, and use them if you got them. Am I right? All right, 2.45. I really didn't like that dodge. I also did not like that dodge. That was some bullshit. That was potential. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. Again, the equipment coming into play here. This is also a beautiful super attack. His 12 key is so pretty. So pretty. Are you going to super us at all? Yeah, this should be all right, though. We did get 2 super attacks to build up his defense, so we should be okay. Yeah, oh, completely okay. We had 2 damage reduction items active, too. All right, so next turn, we are going to go no items. No items next turn. I think that we have to. But if we can get a little closer to a Dokkan attack, if we can just take down 1 or 2, well, what do we need? Yeah, 2 more health bars, we can then get Gogeta's active skill. So let's go ahead. I don't know. How should I do this? Let's put STR Gogeta on the end. I know that it always seems weird when I don't have anyone linked up with anyone. It's always weird. This will get him at least a 12 key. And they're gonna defend just fine on normals, but on a super attack, they'll of course still take some damage. And then we'll go ahead and just rock this. We don't really need the healing. We'll just get this. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. So not a horrible idea to bring a ton of Fizz units on this team. There are a lot of Fizz units to choose from, and it's for this particular phase, obviously. Having both Fizz Gogetas, they are one of the absolute strongest units for the Legendary Goku event. Being able to not be stifled even by STR UI, you know, as I've mentioned 100 times already, being super effective. Being able to do damage and not just be completely stonewalled is really, really nice. The same reason, oh, that's really good. The same reason why AGL Gogeta is so good in here. The same thing, right? Being able to get guaranteed crits. Yeah, we should be all right. No items active here, folks, so let's see what's up. Yeah, 100,000, that's fine. At the rainbow level, these units very, very strong defensively. Now, the first time I beat this, I'll just tell you right now, they were at 55%. So you guys, there should be no excuses. You should be able to get this done. It's not going to be easy. It might take you a time or two. I feel like we should use this. It's a shame. I don't think we'll get that big windscreen, but that's okay. You know, let's just take our W and go home. We can still witness the splendor of this beautiful, beautiful animation. Okay. Here goes. Kamehameha. Ah! Such a beautiful attack. The single best attack animation in the game, hands down. Prove me wrong, right? There's just, I refuse to believe anything else. You can't convince me of anything else. Again, I think we're going to miss out on an 18 key from Trunks and Goten, which sucks balls. Okay. I think it's time. This is a really, really good combo if you guys are really struggling. This Icarus and Android 8 combo is really, really good. All of these units are going to be very strong defensively now, except for Goten and Trunks on the end. They could obviously still get hit hard, even with both of these items active. but this should wrap it up, assuming we don't get dodged like crazy. It could happen. Okay, so no dodge there. We're going to get the guaranteed crit. And then probably STR Gogeta will finish us off. So that's cool with me. That's cool with me. Double super, and that is going to wrap it up. A full fusion team able to take down the legendary Goku event. So guys, it is possible. Even if you have a few of these units at 55%, you're going to be fine. You know, some other units you could use. Tech Gogeta, I think you could get the job done. You just obviously have to hide him. We had to hide Trunks and Goten the whole entire time. So if we can do it with them, you can do it with Gogeta. I'm trying to think of who else. Yeah, we walloped our record, I'm pretty sure. What was our old record? Oh no, not by much. So we used all but one item. Other fusion units, not a ton come to mind. Again, this seal tanks is really strong. Again, specifically for that last phase. You got to get him at least 3 super attacks for his defense to be fully built up. But anyway, guys, that is the video. Slap a like if you enjoyed it, and let me know what other teams you want me to use. I don't think I can get it done with like World Tournament or anything, but consider subscribing if you're new. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I will catch you in the next one. Later.